Good evening, Gator Nation. This is Kerry Hauver, live here from Port Allegany. I am joined by Levi Howard. We are broadcasting tonight's junior varsity game between the Port Allegany Gators and the Galeton Tigers. These two teams matched up a couple weeks ago in Galeton. The JV game was won by the Gators 51-17, and the varsity contest was won by the Galeton Tigers 78-67. So we're looking forward to a very exciting night of basketball. This is the last home game for the Gators, and they're trying to cement their seed, at least for the varsity. They're trying to cement their the 3 seed for the NTL championship, which is new this year. If they're able to cement that 3rd seed, they would get a 3rd game against Cameron County. So we're getting ready to tip off here about a minute and a half. So, yeah, looking forward to a good night of basketball here, Levi.
Yep, we are.
We're going to have senior night for the varsity game. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Building on the official floor comments is unfriendly, unacceptable, and will not be tolerated. A reminder that Port Allegany High School is built on the zone of all drugs and alcohol and tobacco within on school grounds. All right, Levi, you want to try to announce the Galeton Tigers, some of the players we're going to be seeing here tonight?
Yes, I can. First, we have number 2, Corbin Basil. Number 3, Mason Maleski. Number 10, DJ Jordan. Number 12, Dave Martin. Number 15, Ben Holcomb. Number 20, Hunter Bodendorf. Number 21, Jack Olafson. Number 25, Matt McAuliffe. And number 35, Luke Nicely.
Looks like the Gators have Derek Smith, Liam Hauver, Alex Schott, Braden Babcock, and Julian Capel.
Capel with a 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Maleski as he goes up court. Shoots a layup. The cup layup is rebounded by Jordan and finished out by him.
Yeah, looks like Galeton wants to get out and play fast. So we'll see if the Gators can keep up.
Capel to Hauver. Hauver goes back to Capel over to Schott. Schott goes low to Smith. Out to Capel. Capel finds Hauver. Hauver down low to Babcock. Stolen by number 10, Jordan. And then stolen back by Capel, who makes the layup.
Yeah, nice little play by Julian Capel there, applying some pressure. Oh.
Out of bounds on the Tigers.
Just a little bit of pressure there by the Gators made the Tigers make a mistake.
And shot to throw in, finds Capel. Capel over to Hauver. Hauver down the corner, Smith. Smith fakes a 3. Goes over to Schott. Schott drives towards the basket. Goes for the layup. Off the rim, no good. Cup rebounded by Jordan. Over to Bazil.
Ooh, good hands
and
there.
Stolen by Capel. Gets it out to Hauver. Kicks it off his knee. It's the Galeton's ball.
Yeah, looks like the Gators want to apply pressure there, so seems to be working.
Maleski bringing it up court. Tipped out by Schott.
Yeah,
And
good job by Schott to just poke it out of bounds there and stop the
momentum.
Yep.
We have Maleski to throw it in. Maleski tries to find Martin. Tipped out of bounds by Schott again. Maleski in a different spot this time. Over to Jordan down, or no. Over to Holcomb. Down low. Makes a shot. Making it 4-2 Galeton Tigers.
Yeah, so
Shot.
Galeton with the early lead.
Babcock. Smith shoots a deep 2. Off the rim, no good. Bazil goes low to Jordan. Jordan drives towards the basket. Cuts back. Rebounded by Hauver. Hauver finds shot. Shot out to Hauver. Hauver to Babcock. Babcock goes low to Hauver. Shot. Down low to Smith. Back out to Babcock. Who goes to Capel. Drives in. Goes for a jump shot. Misses. Rebounded by Molesky. As he brings it up court. Goes for a shot as well. And that is missed.
Yeah, Malachewski's getting out there and running pretty fast, so we'll see if the Gators can hustle and keep up with them. Gators only have 2 guys on their bench, so if Galeton can get out and run, maybe tire the Gators out a little bit.
Malachewski finds Bazil up top. And a hold is called. Number 20, Julian Capel. And it goes under the basket. Malachewski to throw it in. Goes out to Holcomb. He dribbles around. Goes back out to Martin, who loses it. And Capel grabs it. Goes for the layup, misses. Rebounded by Hauver. And he's fouled. 1 shot.
So we'll see if the Gators can get a couple points on the board here.
Hauver's first. It's missed. Bounced off the back and never went in. Hauver's second. No good either. Off the rim. Goes back to him. Goes out to Smith. Shoots a 3. Makes it. Nice shot there by Derek Smith. As Holcomb finds Jordan. Or no, Martin. And his pass is taken by Capel. And Capel's fouled. 2 shots. Now can he make some free throws?
Yeah, so the Gators applying some pressure on defense. That's, giving them a lot of opportunities here at the other end.
Capel's first. It's missed. As a sub comes in, Azrael Luck for Liam Hauver. Capel's second. Made. Malachewski to throw it in. Finds Martin. Back to Martin. Taken by Azrael Luck. Finds shot. Shot. Taking time. Finds Smith. Smith drives towards the basket. And the travel is called. Good move. Just too many steps.
Yeah, that little Euro step, sometimes it's called, sometimes it's not. Back in the day, it was always a travel, but now it's just kind of a new technique that's used.
As Basil brings it up court, goes out to Jordan, who makes the layup. Ties it up 6-6. 3:24 left in the first quarter. Capel. Over to Luck. Luck finds Smith. Back out to Luck. Fakes the 3. Over to Capel. Capel also fakes. Down low to Smith. Smith trying to get there. Ball's tipped up. No good. Malachewski. Nice move. Makes it.
Yeah, Malachewski's a hustler getting down there and making the Gators work.
Capel. Finds shot in the corner to Smith. Smith looking for someone. Pass tipped out of bounds by Basil. Or Bazil.
A couple subs coming in for the Gators. So Schott and Babcock will get a break. Hauver and Feniger come in.
Hauver to throw it in. Finds Capel. Capel over to Hauver. Down low to Smith. Back out to Capel. Capel. His pass is tipped off the foot of Malachewski and goes out of bounds. And Luck to inbound it. Goes over to Capel. Capel to Hauver. Has a wide open three. Bounces off the rim, no good. As Malachewski loses his dribble, regains it, and makes the layup. Nice regain of control.
Yeah.
And Hauver. Over to Capel. Tries to go low for Smith. Miscommunication there.
Yep, I think Capel thought Smith was going to cut to the hoop, and Smith thought he was going out to the corner.
That could have been a good play. Didn't look like there were too many people under there.
Yeah. Looks like the Gators are still applying their pressure here.
As it's given to Bazil, who goes over to Holcomb. Finds Malachewski. Over to Holcomb. Capel applying pressure. Finds Jordan in the corner. Back out to Jordan. Malachewski takes a shot. Highly contested. Recovered by Jordan. Over to Malachewski again. Goes low to Jordan. Drives. Foul's called.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'd see that call. It happened earlier and got away with it. So that's 2 on number 10. That's DJ Jordan.
Luck. Over to Hauver. Hauver drives. Almost makes a shot. Off the back of the rim. Goes out to Smith. Fakes the three. Tries to go for a three again. Capel. Goes low. Tries to go low to Feniger. Through the legs of Jordan. But Malachewski gets it and takes it up court. And makes the layup.
Yeah, he has a majority of Galeton's points.
It's a good hustle from him. Hauver finds Capel. Over to Luck. Luck back up to Capel. Capel shoots a three. Makes it. That was a deeper three. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 9-12. Tipped out of bounds by Bazil's knee. And the Gators regain possession.
So Feniger and Derek Smith go out. In comes Schott and Babcock. Coach Garzell trying to keep them fresh.
Hauver. Out to Capel. Capel down low to Schott. Goes up. Makes a nice jump shot. Makes it 11-12. With 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Malachewski gets it. He's turned on the Jets. Goes over to Jordan.
Nice pass.
Almost makes the layup. Malachewski gets it back. Goes for the shot. Misses. Jordan tries to find Malachewski. Tipped off by Schott. Out to Jordan. Jordan. Just pass almost taken by Schott. And Holcomb gets it. Or Martin. And that is the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, exciting little sequence there at the end. So as the cheerleaders come on, we'll announce their names. Senior Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, and Mila Senna, coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. So Dave Bartlett running the camera on the floor. Jeremy Morey has the mid-court camera. Connor Valentine, technical director tonight. And, of course, Levi Howard and myself, Kerry Hauver, up here bringing the action to you. So 12-11 Galeton after one. Last time these two teams played, it was 51-17 Gators. So Galeton's gotten out to a much better start.
I feel today is going to be a much closer matchup. Malachewski, he gets it, and he takes it right up court
Yeah.
Right to the basket.
Yeah, he's a hustler. So for the Gators, points-wise, Julian Capel has 6, Derek Smith has 3, and Alex Schott has 2. I think they're 2 for 3 from 3 and 1 for 4 from the foul line.
We have Martin, who finds Bazil, taken by Capel. He brings it up court for the layup, and 1.
Yeah, good job by Julian Capel to force the turnover, take it the other way.
His shot. Off. Rebounded by Hoover, but a jump ball with Jordan. Looks like it's Gators' ball. Hoover, or Capel, to throw it in. Finds shot down low. Tries to make a layup.
There goes Malacheski.
And Malacheski gets it and makes a layup.
Yeah, he's got the majority of their points.
Capel getting contested. Finds Hoover. Hoover out to Capel. Capel down low to Babcock. Goes for the jump shot.
Yeah, it's a tough shot there from the baseline.
Sure is. Malacheski gets it. And a walk is called. Heavily contested there by Hoover and Capel.
Yeah, good job by the Gators to help, play a little help defense there and stop Malacheski from cutting right to the hoop.
Capel over to Luck. Luck out to Capel. Finds Hoover. Shoots a 3. Bounces off the rim. No good. They find Bazil. Goes down to Malacheski. Malacheski loses his dribble to Hoover. Hoover over to Shot. Down to Capel. Down low to Babcock. Drives towards the basket. Gets his own rebound. Foul's called. He's got two shots here.
Yeah, good job by Braden Babcock using the left hand on the left side and initiates the contact, and he's got 2 shots at the line now.
Babcock's first shot.
So that's the 3rd foul on DJ Jordan.
Off the backboard in the rim, no good.
Derek Smith in, has Luck taking a break. Galeton shuffling their lineup a little bit. In comes number 20, Hunter Bodendorf. Off goes number 10, DJ Jordan.
Babcock second. Not good. Rebounded by Bodendorf. And Malacheski gets it. Tries to find Martin. Tipped out of bounds by Derek Smith.
I think he got the foul call there on a push. That's his 2nd foul.
Martin finds Malacheski, or Bazil. And down low to Martin.
Yeah, nice little shot.
Makes it 16-13 Galeton Tigers. Hoover goes out to Capel. Finds Smith in the corner. Smith drives. Hits a wall. Holcomb. And his shot. Or 5 different.
Nice.
There were 2 turnovers in a short amount of time.
Yeah, we couldn't keep up there. A lot going on.
And another turnover. Taken by Babcock. Finds Smith. Smith loses dribble. Called a walk.
Yeah, it looks like Smith was trying to go cross court there to Hoover and just kind of lost it.
Mm-hmm. Malacheski gets it. He goes over to Bodendorf. Back out to Malacheski. Goes to Holcomb.
Good rebound by Smith.
Smith. Goes to shot. Over to Capel. Over to Hoover. Hoover. Over to shot. Tipped out of bounds by Malachewski. Still port ball.
As luck in, Julian Capel getting a break.
Shot. Over to Luck. Luck to Hoover. Hoover down low to Babcock. Babcock dribbles out to Hoover in the corner. Shoots a three. Air balls. Recovered by Bodendorf. Finds Bazil. Then finds Martin. Finds Holcomb. Drives towards the basket. Passes taken by Hoover, who finds shot down low. Loses it a bit. Goes straight to Bodendorf. And Basil takes it up court for the Galeton Tigers. Bazil. Over to Malachewski. Finds Bodendorf. Goes down low to Holcomb. And he makes a powerful shot.
Yeah, so Galeton scored more points already than they did last game, so they came to play tonight.
Hoover. Over to shot. Shot. Finds Derek in the corner. Smith. Dribbles it. Fakes the shot. Over to Hoover up top. Hoover to Luck. Back to Hoover. Hoover finds Smith. Down low to Babcock. Babcock getting contested. Goes for the shot. Misses. Rebounded by Luck. Luck finds Smith. Smith to Hoover. Hoover over to shot. Shot. Drives. Out to Smith. Fakes the shot. Dribbles and goes for a shot. Rebounded by Shot. Hoover. Out to Luck. Shoots. Misses. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Shot. Shot to Smith, who shoots and makes it. What a couple of rebounds by Shot there.
Yeah.
To keep possession for the Gators and make the shot.
Yeah, getting those second chance opportunities is huge in a game like this. I mean, it's 18-18. It might come down to the last possession, so.
Bodendorf travels and Hoover. Over to Shot, who finds Babcock down low.
Yeah.
Shot's a bit too powerful. Taken by Luck. Almost makes the layup.
Yeah, that shot for Babcock there on the baseline, it looks like a short shot, but it's just a tough, I don't know, you're kind of straight on with the rim and from the side, and it's tougher than it looks.
Yeah, it is. Luck's first. Miss. Wide right. Luck second to extend the Gators lead to 1. Makes it. Malachewski.
Got to trap him right there. Nope.
Finds Martin. Back to Malachewski. Malachewski shot very fast down low to Bodendorf.
So the Gators are fortunate to have the lead here. I think, Galeton's played really well so far.
Hoover. Over to Capel. Capel low to Shot. Goes back out to Babcock. Gets triple team. Finds Shot, or Luck. Shot's missed. Travel's called on Holcomb. Or Martin. Capel. Finds Shot.
Good job.
Almost makes the layup. Misses it. As they find Malachewski. Foul's called on Hoover, though. Push. Which makes that his first of the night. Malachewski to throw it in. Finds Bazil. Heavily contested, though. The shot gets it. Shot. Goes low. Good move. Misses the layup, though. And Malachewski gets it and turns on the Jets. And a charge is called.
Yeah, I thought the Gators had that opportunity earlier. Malachewski's very fast and hustling his tail off. And I just thought, maybe if the Gators set up like they did there, I think they had an opportunity to initiate the charge. So good job by the Gators there.
Good job by Babcock for getting down there.
Yeah.
Capel shot from the 3-line. Rebounded by Malachewski. And he turns on the Jets. Loses his dribble. Hauver. Over to Babcock. Almost loses it. Babcock. Down low to shot. Shoots. Bounces off the rim. No good. Malachewski gets it. Loses his dribble a bit. Goes low. Almost makes it. Rebounded by Martin. Also misses. Rebounded by Malachewski. The foul's called. Looks like something flew out there.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Little tape on his finger or something?
I think so.
Oh, while we have a break in the action, I want to have a shout out to my dad, Claire Hauver, and my niece, Zoe Hauver, watching down in Blandon, Pennsylvania. We thank you for tuning in.
Malachewski's first shot is made. Which ties it up 19-19 with 33 seconds left in the second quarter. The second puts a lead for Galeton at 19-20.
See how the Gators close it out here. Might just wait for the last second shot.
Capel stalling.
Galeton set up in their 2-3 zone.
Finds Hop out to Capel. Finds Luck. Luck over to Capel. Capel back to Luck. Fakes it. Over to Capel. Fakes it. Down low to Hauver. Hauver tries to find Babcock. Ball's tipped around. Taken by Capel, who shoots. Makes a nice three to make it 22-20 Gators.
Yeah, that's not quite the way Coach Garzell drew it up, but we'll take it. Looks like Capel led the Gators in scoring with 11 points. Derek Smith had 6. Alex Schott had 2. Braden Babcock with 2. And As Luck with 1. We'll see if that adds up to 22. See if I got them all. Yep, it's 22. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will take a break here at halftime, and we'll be back for the second half of today's junior varsity action between the Port Allegany Gators and the Galeton Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we are back here in Port Allegany. Tonight's junior varsity action between the Port Allegany boys and the Galeton Tigers. At halftime, Port Allegany has the lead 22-20. I'm joined by Levi Howard. Pretty exciting first half.
For sure.
Galeton played pretty fast. That Malachewski got out and ran a lot. The Gators forced a lot of turnovers. Scoring-wise, looks like Julian Capel had 11. Derek Smith had 6. Alex Schott had 2. Braden Babcock had 2. And Asluck had 1. So spread the scoring around a little bit. Get my stat sheet ready for the second half here. We want to thank Connor Valentine for running he's the technical director for us tonight. Jeremy Morey is our mid-court camera. David Bartlett is getting some great shots down on the floor. Dan Funk is here also, so we're going to kind of shuffle the deck for senior night and each take a different role here and bring in the broadcast. So
I think the Gators, the second half, they got to avoid giving Malachewski open court.
Yep. It's just like Hauber's assigned to Malachewski, so see how he does.
As he has the ball. Goes down to Jordan.
Good
Pass taken by Babcock. As Smith over to Capel. Capel over a shot. Shoots the 3. Misses. Galeton ball. Goes out of bounds. Martin. Tries to find Malachewski. Tipped out of bounds by Hauber, who is guarding Malachewski very well so far.
Oh, good job by Schott there.
Takes it to the basket, misses another layup. Malachewski gets it. Over to Martin. Down quarter to Jordan. Tries to go low to Holcomb.
Yeah, good. Good
didn't
team
go
defense.
well. Shot. Over to Smith. Smith dribbles it. Finds Capel. Capel over to Hauber. Down the corner to Smith. Smith out to Capel. Over to Schott. Goes low to Smith. Well, goes lower to Babcock. Throws it up. Rebounded by Jordan. And they give it to Malachewski. He loses his dribble to Capel. Capel slowing things down, waiting for his team. Goes low to Schott.
Nice pass.
Oh, and another missed layup. Schott's getting a lot of opportunities. He's not capitalizing on all of them, however. As they give it to Malachewski. He slows it down for the first time. Almost loses his dribble. Looking for somebody. Anybody. And a foul's called on Capel.
I think that's a second.
As Martin to throw it in. Tipped out of bounds by Hauber.
Yeah, Hauber doing a good job chasing Malachewski around there. It's a tough assignment.
Martin finds Holcomb down low. Holcomb drives towards the basket. Throws it up. Rebounded by Hauber. And he slows it down. Tries to go low to Schott. Batted out of bounds by Jordan.
Yep, DJ Jordan.
Capel. Finds Smith. Lobs it, though, and he loses it. As they find Malachewski down low. Misses his first. Misses his second. Tipped out of bounds on the Gators. Malachewski, I think that's his first missed layup.
Gators were fortunate there.
That would have tied it for the Galeton Tigers. Martin tries to find Holcomb. Lobs it too high as Babcock takes it. Goes over to Capel. Capel to Hoffer. Hoffer goes low to Smith. Smith throws it up. Foul's called.
I don't think
Two shots.
I don't think Smith realized how open he was down there. You know, Hoffer made a nice pass down there to Derek Smith and
kind of stopped.
Yep. So he'll get 2 shots here.
To extend the lead, Smith.
So that's
his first.
That's 3 on number 12, Dave Martin.
Bounces out of the rim, no good.
So we'll see if foul trouble plays a role in this game. I know
Jordan has 3.
Yep. So DJ Jordan and Dave Martin each have 3.
Be careful. Smith's second. It's made. Because we have a sub, number 35, nicely comes in. Finds Malachewski. Malachewski, heavily contested, loses his dribble. Taken by Capel. Finds Smith in the corner. Shoots a 3. No good.
Trap there.
And Holcomb makes a very close play in the corner. As it's taken by Port Allegany. And taken by Hoffer, and he travels. And a timeout is called.
So the cheerleaders are going to come out. We're going to announce their names again. Senior Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Mila Senna, coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. So at the half, it was 22-20 Gators, and they've added on another point here, but they're letting the Tigers hang around, and I think there's a lot of action left here to be played in the second half.
We sure
mentioned foul trouble for Galeton. We'll see if that plays a role. Jordan and Martin each have 3.
Looks like Nicely's still in there.
I think Jordan and Martin are they both in there?
I think so.
Jordan's in. I don't know about Martin, but.
Looks like Martin's out. Jordan's in. We find Malachewski, who goes over to Holcomb. Drives towards the basket. Makes a nice shot to lower the Gators' lead to 1. And Julian, or Capel, finds a shot. Down low to Babcock. Foul. As he has 2 shots here.
Yeah, Babcock made a nice move there on his pivot foot. I think he was kind of surprised to have the baseline available. Went to take the shot, got fouled.
Now he has 2 free shots. His first. Made.
As Luck's going to come in, and Liam Hoffer's going to go out. Shot will go down, try to get the rebound here.
Babcock's second. No good. Rebounded by Smith, who goes up. Rebounded by him again, who goes up again. Ooh. And a timeout is called by Coach Garzell. Smith had a hard fall there, but seems to have came up nicely.
Yeah, exciting little sequence there. The Gators varsity team is going to head in. Tonight is senior night, so we're going to be broadcasting all the senior night activities. I think there are 9 seniors, so this will be the last home game that we'll see them. The Gators varsity wins tonight, and they win on Tuesday against Austin. They would be the 3 seed in the North Tier League championship tournament that they're having. But they'd play that first one on the road against Cameron County.
That's Capel. Over to Luck. Over to Smith in the corner. Back to Luck. Over to Capel. Over to Shot. Goes low to Smith. Tries to go back out. Capel has to go down court and get it. As he almost loses his dribble. In the corner is Smith. Makes a shot. Almost made. Bounced around in the rim. As Malachewski gets it. Looking for his options. Taken by Capel. Thrown on nicely his foot. And out of bounds. As Capel will bring it up court for the Gators. Capel over to Luck. Back out to Capel. Over to Shot. Finds Smith. Smith makes a good move. Misses a shot. Out of bounds on number 44, Braden Babcock.
So Liam Hauver's going to come in. Alex Schott's going to take a break. Looks like the Gators are looking to press here.
Nicely. Finds Holcomb, who goes over to Malachewski, whose shot is rebounded by Braden Babcock.
Yeah, good rebound by Babcock.
As he gives it to Capel. And Capel brings it up court. Finds Hauver. Finds Smith. Goes over to Luck. Fakes it. Over to Capel. Shot. Rebounded by Malachewski. As he tries to find nicely. And it goes out of bounds. And the Gators have it. Luck bringing it up court for the Gators this time. Luck. Finds Capel. Takes a shot. Not made. Rebounded by Jordan. Malachewski gets it. And good D from Derek Smith. And Hauver's turn to bring it up court. Loses his dribble. Regain. And a jump ball is called. Capel almost able to get it out. But
so not much scoring in this quarter. Only 2-2.
Capel goes out to Smith. Smith tries to find the basket. No good. The rebound is tipped out of bounds. Goes to the Gators. The Tigers. As Holcomb goes towards the basket. Finds nicely. Finds Bazil. Taken by Capel, who almost saves it, but it was a high throw for behind the back.
So Alex Schott comes in. Braden Babcock heads out for a break. See how the Gators can close out this third quarter here.
Nicely. Finds Malachewski in the corner to Jordan. Jordan looking for someone. Goes out to Malachewski. Goes in nicely. Takes the shot. Off the backboard. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith finds Luck. Over to Capel. Capel finds Shot. Shot out to Capel. Fakes it. Goes over to Luck. Luck. Back out to Capel. Capel finds Shot. Shot drives towards the basket. Back out to Smith. Shoots a three. Makes it. And it's 27-22. Malachewski gets it. He turns on the Jets. Almost makes a nice layup. Out of bounds on Jordan, trying to get the rebound there. And it's a Gators ball. Capel. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Capel finds Hauver. Hauver in the corner to Smith. Smith out to Hauver. Hauver over to Luck. Luck finds Capel in the corner to Smith. Shoots another three. Airballs it this time. No good. And nicely. Loses his dribble. Taken back by Jordan. Jordan walks down low. It's overturned to the Gators with 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yep, we'll see how the Gators close it out here. I think they're fortunate to have a 5-point lead, see if they can get a good shot and add to their lead here.
Cable. Stalling time. Over to Luck. Luck out to Cable. 5 seconds left. Over to Hopper. Hopper loses it. Out to Cable. Takes the shot. No good. Good attempt there, which makes it 27-22 Gators going into the final quarter of the game as the cheerleaders come on.
Yeah, so pretty close matchup here from the start, and Gators fortunate to have a 5-point lead. We'll see how they perform here in the fourth quarter.
Seven minutes left, fourth quarter. We have 27-22 Gators with Galeton to start off with the ball. Martin to throw it in. Finds Malachewski, drives towards the basket. Goes out to Holcomb. Holcomb makes a shot, misses. Rebounded by Luck as he goes over to Capel. Capel bringing it up court for the Gators. Capel finds Luck. Luck back to Capel. Over to Hopper. Hopper tries to go low for shot. As Jordan tips it up, tries to get it back in, but it's called out of bounds. Capel finds shot down low. Who goes out to Hopper. Rebounded by Capel.
Nice play.
And a nice layup made by Capel. Makes it 29-22 Gators. Holcomb makes it a jump shot. Airs it, but rebounded by Jordan. Malachewski trying to make the layup. Rebounded by Jordan. Bounces it, loses it as it goes to Babcock. Finds shot. Back out to Capel, who brings it up court for the Gators. Slowing down. Loses his layup dribble and fouls.
That's the third on Capel. Gators fortunate to have a 7-point lead here. I think that's their biggest lead so far. Derek Smith comes in. Liam Hopper going out.
And Martin finds Malachewski. Malachewski going slow. Goes over to Holcomb. Holcomb down low to Martin. Makes a nice move, but doesn't get it. And Smith taking it up court. Smith fakes the three. Over to Capel. Capel to Luck. Luck dribbles out to Smith. Fakes it again. Goes for the layup. Nicely made layup, which makes it 31-22 Gators.
I think that's 12 for Derek Smith now.
We're running away with it. Galeton. Holcomb makes a nice move. Finds the basket, which makes it 31-24 Gators. With 5:03 left in the fourth quarter. And we have Capel over to Luck. Luck back out to Capel. Downloaded. Babcock, who dribbles it once. Out to Shot. Shot. Goes for the layup. Misses it. Rebounded by Jordan. Jordan finds Martin. Tipped up by Shot. Back out to Martin, who finds Malachewski. Malachewski loses his dribble a bit. Finds Holcomb, who misses it. Rebounded by Smith. And he brings it up court. At the Babcock. Shoots a deep 2. Misses it. Rebounded by Malachewski. Foul called on Smith. Block. I think that's his third, maybe?
So
His
Capel
fourth. He's got one left.
Okay. So Capel goes out. Liam Hauver comes in. Brendan Feniger comes in. Braden Babcock goes out.
Martin goes low to Malachewski. Malachewski running around. Finds Martin. Back up to Malachewski. Goes back to Martin. Martin tries to find Bazil. Taken by Malachewski. Tries to go out to Holcomb. And then hold called on the Galeton Tigers. And a timeout as well. It is 31-24. 3:54 left in the fourth quarter in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, Gators have a 7-point lead. I think they just need to settle down a little bit and just try to find the right shot and just keep working the ball. Don't feel like they have to rush it.
Work time as well.
They played pretty good team defense. You know, when Malachewski in the first half, he got a pretty fair share of points there, but I think in the second half they've done much better, sliding in front of him and trying to cut off him driving to the hoop and forcing some jumpers from mid-range. So I think the Gators are doing a much better job here in the second half. It was 22-20 at the half. So what's that, 9 to 4?
The second
Gators
half
so far.
Galeton Tigers looking to bring it back here with 3:54 left in the fourth quarter.
So we hope you stay tuned here on the stream to watch the senior night activities and the varsity game between Port Allegany and Galeton. Galeton won the first matchup over in Galeton. That was 78-67.
Hauver at the shot. Goes for the 3. Misses it. Rebounded by Martin, who's called for a walk, which makes it Galeton or Port Allegany ball under the basket. Hauver. Tries to find shot up top. Taken by Malachewski, who has one-on-one with shot. Layup is almost made. Bounces off, no good. Smith goes up high to Hauver. Makes his layup. Making it 33-24. Port Allegany. Bazil has it. Bazil finds Malachewski. Malachewski finds Holcomb. Holcomb back out to Bazil, who shoots a 3. Off, no good. Smith in the air with Martin. Throws it into Martin's hands. And it is Port Allegany ball.
Yeah, they were both going for it. And Smith knocked it off of Martin. Pretty cool play.
Yep. Capel. Over to Hauver. Hauver back to Capel. Fakes the 3. Goes with the 3. Off the rim, no good. Hauver goes on down low to shot. Shot out to Capel. Fakes it again. Over to Luck. Luck. Back out to Capel. Down low to Babcock. Taking their time. Hauver finds shot. Who finds Babcock. Babcock out to Capel. Drives towards the basket. Makes a nice layup. Making it 35-24. Gators as Malachewski gets it. Finds Martin. Stuffed by Hauver. Who also gets it. Goes over to Capel. A shot. Is rebounded by a shot. Travel is called. However.
So the Gators extend their lead to 11. Just over 2 minutes to play.
As we have Martin finds Malachewski. Malachewski down low to Holcomb. Holcomb Makes a nice jump shot. Misses it, though. Babcock finds Luck. Luck bringing up court for the Gators. Luck finds Capel. Capel goes to Babcock. Babcock drives towards the basket. Stuffed by Jordan. Takes another shot. Stuffed again by Jordan, who finds Malachewski. Malachewski makes a nice layup run from the three-point line. Gets the ball again. Tries to go for another layup. Misses it. But gets fouled in the process, as he will have 2 shots here.
So Derek Smith looks ready to check in for somebody. That was Hauber's second foul.
Malachewski's first is made.
As Luck will take a break. Derek Smith will go down low here and try to fight for the rebound.
Malachewski's second is made.
I would suspect Galeton's going to press here. Maybe not.
Shot. Bring it up court. Finds a hole. Pusher's called on Malachewski. That's his second of the night. And Shot will have 2 shots here to extend the Gators' lead. His first. Wide left, no good. With 1:21 left in the fourth quarter, it's 35-26 Gators. Shot looking to extend the lead. Has a second shot. It's wide right. Rebounded by Jordan. Finds Bazil. Goes out to Holcomb. Tipped out by Babcock. Taken by Shot. Shot over to Luck. Luck out to Shot. 1 of 4 left. Block is called on Malachewski. That's his third of the night. And with 1:01 left in the fourth quarter, Gators will look to stall time. Hauver finds Smith, fakes the 3, goes low. Foul's called, charge on Smith, and that's his 5th of the night as he fouls out.
Hey, you can't take your fouls with you.
Yeah. That was a good attempt by Smith, but
Yeah, nice aggressive move to the basket. Good job by Galeton, set up for the charge.
Capel contests the throw in.
So apparently that was only 4 on Smith.
Okay. Martin's pass taken by Shot. Shot to Smith at the 3. Loop-de-loops out. Rebounded by Hauver. Shot. Foul's called. Hold on number 12, Martin. He's got 4 tonight. Smith. Layup is missed. Smith, or Malachewski, makes a nice layup. Makes 35-28. It's almost made by Smith. That's out of bounds. Number 44, Braden Babcock. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It is 35-28. Gators. And it's Martin to throw it in for the Gators. 15 seconds, or the Tigers. 15 seconds left. Malcheski tries to find Bazil. Capel gets the pass, then barely steps out of bounds. Makes it Tigers ball. 7 seconds left. Malcheski gets it with 5. Down low to Bazil. Rebounded by Smith. And that is the end of the JV game. Final score, 35-28 Gators. A nice win for the Gators JV. A close matchup till the second half, or the second half.
Yeah, so the Gators ended up with 35 points. My totals here only equal 34, so I missed somebody. But it looks like Julian Capel had 15. Derek Smith had 12. Hauver, Schott, and Babcock all had 2, and Aslock had 1. So, pretty well spread around scoring. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer and have the senior night ceremonies.
And the cheerleading squad. First, we'll introduce our boys basketball seniors. First, Isaac Barber. Isaac is being escorted by John Christy Barber. He has participated in basketball for 4 years, baseball, track, soccer, and golf, lettering and all. He has also participated in the National Honor Society, Varsity Club, band, and choir. Recognizing his dad, he has always been there for me to support and mentor me, not only through sports but also through life. His favorite sport, favorite memory, was Coach Jeff Stuckey following at practice and liking his new shoes. His future plans are to attend Penn State for forestry, He has participated in basketball for 4 years, Deer Helpers, and the National Honor Society. Recognizing Coach Garzell. Coach Garzell brings energy at every practice and makes playing the game fun. His favorite memory are bus rides home after wins with the fellas. His future plans are to attend Robert Morris University, majoring in accounting. Colton Crow. is being escorted by Doug Crow. He has participated in basketball for 4 years, football and baseball. Recognizing Mr. Vinkowski. He got me into the weight room. His favorite memory is when he accidentally broke the water fountain in Oswego Valley. His major plans are to work in water treatment and drilling. Colton Crow. Henry Kissler. Henry is being escorted by Wade Gregory Kissler. He has participated in basketball for 3 years, varsity soccer, being named a Big 30 All-Star in 2023 and a 2-time UAESL All-Star. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. Recognizing Coach Garzell. Coach Garzell helps us learn valuable life lessons that will help us in our future. His favorite memory is hitting the game time shot in Ottawa in his junior year. His future plans are to attend college, majoring in criminal justice. Henry Kissler. Mason Bloom. Mason is being escorted by Tom Dana and dad Jack Bloom. He has participated in basketball for 4 years. Recognizing his teammates. I'd like to recognize my teammates for all the great memories we have made together on and off the court. His favorite memory is Barber shooting behind the backboard in Oakland Harbor. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Mason Bloom. Alex Smith. Alex is being escorted by Marsha and Norman Tanner. He has participated in basketball for 3 years and in football. He was also an Eagle Scout, made the honor roll, and works at Sheets. Recognizing Coach Garzell. His favorite memory is going to the playoffs last year, and his future plans are to fly in planes and live his best life. Alex Smith. Henry True. Henry is being escorted by his mother Terry Austin named Aunt Marie Sackler. He has participated in basketball for 4 years, baseball for 3 years, football for 1 year, track for 1 year, and choir. Recognizing his mother for always believing in my dreams. His favorite memory is when Coach Edgel and Suki leading us 2 minutes to warm up versus Kane after talking about Ghostbusters in the locker room. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Henry True. Levi Wilfong. Levi is being escorted by Tracy and Ron Wilfong. He has participated in basketball for 4 years. Football, track, National Honor Society President, Varsity Club Vice President, Student Council Secretary, and Peer Helper Secretary. Recognizing Coach Garzell, he taught us all the importance of hard work on the basketball court. His favorite memory, playing weight on the bus. His future plans are to study pre-medicine at Penn State University Park. Levi Wilfong. Alex Gator. Alex is being escorted by Aaron Gator. He has participated in basketball for 4 years in golf. Recognizing Braylon Butter, he's a golfer. His favorite memory is being Coach Garzell. And his future plans are to go to college for coaching. Alex Gator. Lily Babcock. Lily is being escorted by her stepmother, Sarah. She has participated in volleyball for 3 years, softball for 2 years, earning 1 letter so far, winter cheer for 3 years, earning 3 letters, and captain for 2 years, football cheer for 1 year, earning captain, track and field in 7th grade, student council, varsity club, and prom committee. Recognizing Coach Austin and Lily Reed, Coach Austin is such an amazing influence and spirit builder. She always knows how to make someone smile and laugh on good days, even your bad, no matter what her mood would be. Lily is such an amazing person inside and out. Lily, I want to miss you so much. Her favorite memory is when Coach Austin would try to get you to fly when there were no flyers that night. Lily Babcock. And we would like to recognize the senior boys from Galeton, Corey Anderson, Brandon Samuel, Donald Jordan, John Martin, Zachary Toronto, and Matthew Zerr. Congratulations and good luck, gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swamp at Port Allegany High School for tonight's North Tier League basketball action between the visiting Galeton Tigers and your Port Allegany Gators. I'm joined here in the Crow's Nest tonight with Dan Funk. It's good to be with you again, Dan.
Same here, Jeremy. Very good to see you again.
So the Galeton Tigers come in here at 7-7 overall in league play, holding down the 5th spot. The last time that Port played Galeton, it was over in Galeton on January 22nd. And the Gators came away with a loss there, 78-67 loss. So, Dan, what do you think the keys to the game here tonight for the Gators to pull out a win?
It's a classic kind of scenario of what keys are is mainly limit the turnovers and definitely rebound.
Yep.
If you can limit the turnovers, that is a huge win.
Right. So we'll turn it over to the PA announcer, and we'll get ready for the national anthem.
Students who positive encouragement and support. Bullying, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable and will not be tolerated. A reminder that Port Allegany High School is a drug-free zone and that all drugs, alcohol, and tobacco are banned on school grounds. Everybody, please rise and remove your caps for the singing the national anthem by Miss Lily Madison.
Okay, we're about to get the starting lineups. First for the Galeton Tigers.
Senior number 15, John Martin. Senior number 14, Zach McDonald. And senior number 24, Corey Davidson. They're coached by John Shoemaker and assisted by Chad Sender. And now you will start out with your Port Allegany Gators. Senior number 1, Alex Gator. Senior number 12, Henry Kissler. Senior number 33, Levi Wilfong. Senior number 34, Alex Smith. And senior number 11, Braylon Button. The Gators are coached by Mr. Kyle Adcock and assisted by Trey Garzones on the schedule. Tonight's officials are Gary Macha, Sean Gray, and Bill Howard.
Okay, so as we just got the starting lineups, the Gators will have all 5 seniors out on the floor. Alex Yeager, Henry Kissler, Levi Wilfong, Alex Smith, and Henry Troop. Or Braylon Button, I'm sorry. The starting 5 for the Gators. And for the Tigers, we have Braden Semino, John Martin, Zach Pagano, Matthew Zur, and Corey Anderson.
Which I can see, Jeremy, as a senior night expo for the Gators. Or try to get the seniors some last minutes for the last moment.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So Pagano for the Tigers kicks it down to Anderson. Shot by Semino, no good. Rebounded there by Button. He kicks it out to Yeager, who brings it across half court for the Gators. Over to Levi Wilfong. Right into direct traffic, gets a little help from Button. Over to Kistler. Kistler guarded there by Anderson. And a foul will be called on the floor. That's going to be on number 34 for Port Allegany, Alex Smith. So inbound on it here for the Tigers is Braden Semino. Semino, he gets it up to Pagano. Over to Anderson. Back to Pagano. His shot up. In for a 3. So Kistler inbounds it now to Yeager. Brings it across half court. Back over to Kistler. Kistler moves to the top of the key, looks for help. Back over to Levi Wilfong. Help from Alex Smith. Wilfong over to Yeager. Yeager into the lane, no look pass, intercepted there by number 13, John Martin for the Tigers. He gets it back over to Pagano. Back out to Pagano, his 3 up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by number 1, Matthew Zur.
Jeremy, I know that this is a little bit of a change-up because it is senior night, but I'm wondering how long Coach Babcock is going to be able to keep all the seniors in instead of the normal starting 5.
Shot up again, off the rim, no good. Picked up there by Martin. Back out to Anderson. Anderson and Pagano. Back out to Anderson. Anderson guarded there by Wilfong and Button. Looks for help, back out to Pagano. Shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Button. The shot was by Semino. Still no score for the Gators with 6:14 left in the first. Yeager guarded there by Pagano. Over to Kistler. Kistler looking underneath to Alex Smith. His shot no good. A foul. We have a push there on number 13, John Martin for Galeton. That'll send Alex Smith to the line. Yeah, you're right, Dan. You just think, it's a great thing to get the seniors in on senior night. Obviously a team that has beat Port in the past. So, yeah, good question. How long are the seniors going to stay in? Second shot by Smith up and no good. Misses both. Rebounded there by Anderson. He gets it over to Pagano.
And looks that to be that answer right there.
Yeah, we have 5 subs coming in here. Anderson dribbling, gets it back out to number 11, Semino. His shot no good. Rebounded by Martin, back out to Semino. Semino trapped, gets it out to Anderson. Thought about it, moves in, back out to Semino. Semino works it in, his shot up, no good. He rebounded there by number 13, John Martin. Back over to Corey Anderson. Over to Pagano. Tigers are slinging it around the arc pretty well. Looking for an opening. Back out to Anderson. Guarded there by Braylon Button. Looking for help. Works it inside. There's a shot by Anderson. Good. 6-0 Tigers. Yeager brings it down for Port. Over to Levi Wilfong. Wilfong moves to the top of the key. Still dribbling. He'll double dribble there. And turn it over. And we have Funk, Troop, Crow, Barber, and Clahoon on now for the Gators.
And if I'm right, everyone except Funk is a senior.
Yes, yep. So Coach Babcock doing his best to get the seniors in here tonight. Over to Anderson. Guarded there by Crow. Over to Martin. Martin back to Anderson. Tigers again hanging out behind the arc. Over to Zur. His shot, no good. Rebounded by number 35, Henry Troop. He kicks it out to Jared Funk, who brings it very quickly down this way. His layup and in. And the Gators are on the board with 4:22 left.
A little bit of an awkward shot there for Funk.
It was, but it landed. That was a great shot there by Jared. And shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Back out to Zur. Zur, they get it into Anderson. Anderson thinks about it. Shot up, no good. Foul. That's going to be on
Crow.
number 25, Colton Crow, sending Corey Anderson for the Tigers to the line. His first shot up, no good off the front of the rim. Anderson lining up for his second shot. Up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Crow, kicks it over to Funk. Funk again, very quickly this way. Looking for help, back out to Barber. Over to Troop. Troop looking for someone. Guarded there by Zur. Directing traffic. Gets it over to number 14, Mason Clahoun. Over to Crow. Crow looks inside Funk. Wide open, layup and in.
That was a very thin needle that they had to thread that pass into. Once they got in there, he was wide open.
Shot by Zur, no good. Rebounded by Funk. Funk looks ahead to Crow. Caught it back to Funk, but a foul called. And that's going to be a travel on Colton Crow. Yeah, it was a great look underneath. Funk wide open, obviously. But hopefully the Gators can keep that kind of stuff up. Inbounded by Semino. Up to Pagano. He works across half court. Guarded there by Clahoun. Over to Semino. Semino back to Anderson. His shot up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Funk. Jared comes slower this time. Running the offense. Crossover. Pass over to Clahoun. Looks inside to Troop. No, it's not there. Back out to Funk. Back over to Clahoun. His shot up.
Deep three.
Deep three and in. He shot that from the Gator word mark on the floor.
That's a good distance.
So now the Gators have a 7-6 lead. Semino working against Funk. Pass inside to John Martin. His layup and in. And a foul. Sending Martin to the line. That foul on number 13, Isaac Barber for the Gators. His first. Martin shot up and no good.
We got a lane violation on the shooter himself. Must have felt it was off and was like, oh, I'm going to go get this.
Very anxious to get his own rebound there.
But had to wait till it actually hit the rim.
So Clahoun inbounds to Funk. Funk brings it down, calls the play. Crosses over Martin.
Yep.
And a charge on Funk. Corey Anderson had his feet planted. That'll be the fourth team foul here in the first quarter for the Gators. First on Funk.
Yeah, and I can tell on his face that he definitely knew that was the wrong thing to do.
Pagano goes the lane, shot up, no good, and batted out of bounds.
Turnover to the Gators.
Back to Jared, you saw the frustration, huh?
Well, it's just I made a mistake.
Yeah.
He definitely knew that, afterwards, like, yep, I did that.
So Funk working against two Tigers. Over to Troop. Troop looks for help. Working against Semino. Over to Clahoun. Clahoun works the lane. Shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Crow. He's shot up, off the rim again, no good. Rebounded by Crow. And a foul on the floor. That's going to be against Mason Clahoun.
And looks like the original starting four extras coming in. We got Kaiser, Button, Wilfong, and Amel. Although, hilarious term, I don't know if you know this, but some of the away games, Emel's last name is pronounced Amel.
Yeah.
So they're starting to call him Amel.
So Pagano now working on Wilfong. He passes down low to Anderson. Baseline. His shot blocked by Button.
Saved by Button.
Back into Anderson. He'll work the lane. Shot up and in. Now Nick Wilfong for the Gators will bring it down. Causer out to help. Wilfong bounce pass into Causer. His shot up off the rim, no good. Button on the rebound. His shot up off the rim, no good. Foul on the floor, sending Braylon Button to the line for 2. That foul on number 11 for Galeton, Braden Semino. That's only the second team foul here for the Tigers tonight. Button's first shot up and in.
And Ward comes in for Galeton, for the Tigers.
And there's a conversation happening here between the refs.
I will say, Jeremy, I'm thinking that with some of the size that the Gators have, they should be pounding it down low because they seem to be having a size difference or advantage over the Tigers.
Yeah, they definitely have a size advantage. You're right. So now number 5, Braden Ward for Galeton on. Back out to Pagano, over to Anderson. Over to shot up by Semino and in, a 3-pointer. Extends the Tiger lead to 4. So Wilfong brings it now down for the Gators. Over to Funk. Funk looking. Over to Causer. Back over to Wilfong. Back to Causer. Thought about it. Works the lane a little bit. Back out to Funk. His 3 up. And in! 3-point shot by Jared Funk brings the Gators within 1. Back out to Semino. Over to Pagano. His shot in. 2 straight threes here for the Tigers. 14 seconds left here in the first. Wilfong brings it down for the Gators. Over to Funk. Funk works it around. Back over to Causer. Inside to Button. Working on Ward. His shot up and in. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Galeton Tigers 16, the Port Allegany Gators 14.
Well, we got some unofficial stats here, thanks to our statistician tonight, Carrie Hopper, where apparently unofficially, guys, get mine, Funk with 7, Button with 4, and Calhoun with 3, and a total of 8 rebounds for the Gators. Oh, and 3 turnovers for, but
yeah, none for the Tigers unofficially. But so, Dan, first quarter's in the books. What do you think? You had made a comment there. You think that because of the size difference, obviously Port's a lot taller than Galeton, working the ball inside
would be to their advantage.
Yeah.
And obviously down low, you tend to get more fouls called, which would benefit the Gators later in the game if they need to come down to a free throw issue. And the more they pound it in there, if there's more fouls called, the more the defense actually has to back off.
So we'll see what the Gators do here in the start of the second quarter. Emil inbounds it to Wilfong. He gets it over to Causer. Causer guarded there by Anderson. Directing traffic. Into Button. Button guarded by Semino. Works the lane. His layup. In. And a foul called. That foul is going to be on number 11, Braden Semino, for the Tigers, sending Button back to the line.
And going back to it, the point is for both teams, but right there it showed that Button was able to drive the paint, get a foul, and here he is shooting for 1 extra, and Gators, or the Tigers have a player that could be getting into foul trouble early in the game.
Right. over to Ward. Guarded by Amel. Down to Martin. Bounce pass inside, blocked away there by Amel, picked up by Funk. Funk works it over to Amel. Thought about a shot. Into Button. Button again works the lane. And a foul. Foul be called there on number 1, Matthew Zur for the Tigers.
And looks like they're going to be correcting the board because there should be 2 team fouls. I do believe 2 or 3. I don't.
Yep, you're right, Dan. Yep, they made the correction on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it was put on the wrong side of the board.
So good job by the refs straightening that all out. Levi Wilfong will inbound it. Into Button. His shot up and in.
And Button is definitely the go-to man down low right now.
Yeah, he absolutely is. He's got the hot hand. Ward into the lane, misses. Rebound by Amel. He comes quickly.
Unguarded.
All the way, coast to coast. Shot off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Zur. Passes way ahead to Ward. Ward's layup and in. And a tie game. So now Levi Wilfong brings it back down. Nick Wilfong, my apologies. Over to Funk. Thought about a shot. Bounce pass inside to Button. Button shot off the backboard. No good. Rebounded there by Zur. And he moves the Tigers quickly. Over to Pagano. Gets it over to Anderson. His 3 up. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Martin. His shot up and in. And a timeout will be taken by Port Allegany. A 30-second timeout. A quick little run there. Gators are doing exactly what you had mentioned they should be doing. Defensively, any changes?
Well, they switched back to a 2-3 zone, and you see that they're not marking on their boxing out. They're not marking the man. They're not getting the rebounds that they were on the man defense, which is inherently the problem because in zone you actually have to seek out that offensive player that you're supposed to be, someone in that region.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put a body on someone, which is difficult to sometimes do. And maybe it's to conserve energy. This is what the zone is. Sometimes that's what happens. But with a 3-point shooting team like the Tigers, it's very difficult to stay in this zone because of that.
Wilfong will charge the lane shot. No good. Button on the rebound. And there's a tussle for it on the floor. Still no whistle. Picked up by Anderson. And letting him play a little bit. He gets it ahead to Pagano. Pagano's pass over to Zur. His shot misses. Rebounded by Funk. And he'll kick it ahead to Amel. So Amel gives it back to Funk. Met there by Martin. His layup in. Great move there by Jared Funk. So Zur passes into Braden Ward. Ward over to Pagano. Bounce pass to Zur. His shot up off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Wilfong. And Wilfong will toss it over to Funk. 5:30 left in the half. 20-20 game. Funk working on Martin. Loses the handle on it a bit. Gets it over to Amel. Amel back to Funk.
Looks like a clear out almost. Yep.
Funk. There's a long pass blocked in the middle. Picked up by Button. His shot up and in.
Got a lucky turn of events there.
Yeah, dangerous pass. Worked out in the end, though. Pagano for the Tigers. Over to Martin. Back to Pagano. He'll work on Amel. Loses it a bit. Picks it back up. Bounce pass into Anderson. Blocked away there by Jake Causer. Funk passes ahead to Amel. Loses it. Picks it back up. His attempts a shot, but fouled.
And he will be going to the line for 2.
That foul's on number 5, Braden Ward for the Tigers. This will be Isaac Amel's first foul shots of the night. His shot up and in. Gives the Gators a 3-point lead. Ward off and Semino back on now for Galeton. Amel's second shot. Up and in. Amel makes them both. And it looks like we'll see Austin Hamilton coming in for Isaac Amel. With 24-20, 4:49 left in the half. Inbounded by Zur, up to Semino.
Looks like the Gators are coming back out in the man defense.
Over to Anderson. Back to Zur. Back over to Semino. Semino shot up. Off the rim, no good. Scrum on the floor between Jared Funk and John Martin. But everybody seems to be okay.
According to the arrow, it looks like it's going to stay the Tigers' ball.
And indeed it will. It will be Braden Semino inbounding it here for the Tigers. Gets it into Martin. Out to Anderson. Back over to Semino. Semino, long pass across court to Zur. Back to Pagano. Tries inside for Martin. His shot up, no good. Rebounded by Button. Gets it back over to Hamilton. Hamilton to Causer. Causer over to Button. He charges the lane. Attempts a layup. Fouled. That's going to be on number 13, John Martin. And Button again back to the line. And Braden's first shot up and in.
And Jeremy, right there, that's where the Gators are taking down low. They're getting the fouls because their Tigers are starting to reach, trying to create a defensive stop, and it's not going in their favor.
Button makes his second, and as long as the Gators are hot from the line, you can really make them pay. So ahead to Zur. Surveying, gets it over to Semino. Semino back to Anderson, goes baseline, guarded there by Funk, and he'll travel.
Funk came over on that help side defense because he saw that his teammate was beat on the sideline, on the baseline, and dropped his player.
And Braylon Button now with 12 points and 4 rebounds. I'd like to thank Kerry Hover, our unofficial statistician tonight. A shot up, no good, rebounded by Martin. And he'll roll it over to Pagano. The shot up and in. Three-pointer there by Braden Semino. So we have a three-point game again. Over to Amel. Tosses it into Button. Works. Zur. Shot up. Off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. No good again.
And over the back called.
That fell on Braden Button. His first. Team first of the quarter.
Which is good news for the Gators right now, is the team themselves don't have many fouls.
Right. Yeah, very clean basketball tonight for the Gators.
If my notes are right, there's only 2 fouls, and that's Button and Funk. Make that 3.
Hey, we spoke a little too soon there. I think that's going to be on Austin Hamilton.
And he'll be going to line for 2.
And it was. That'll send John Martin. His shot up, no good off the back of the rim.
Another key to the game there, Jeremy, is not only the turnovers and the rebounds, like I said at the beginning of the game, but also capitalizing on the free throws.
Yeah. And a second miss. Rebound by Funk. Long pass up to Wilfong. Wilfong works inside, takes his dribble up, back out to Funk. Funk's 3 is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Button. His shot up. And off the rim, no good. But again, Braden Button back to the line. That's going to be on number 24, Corey Anderson. That is their team 5th. Button's first shot up and in.
And the reverse is happening is that Button, or the Gators, are succeeding at the free throw line and capitalizing on that. And the Tigers, unfortunately, have been missing their free throws.
Second shot up and in. So Button been good from the floor and from the line.
And a timeout by the Tigers, taking a full one.
And we'll have the cheerleaders coming on. And we'd like to give a shout out to our cheerleaders, Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Mila Senna, and coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed.
And just as a quick updater, leading the Gators, Button with 14 points now, unofficially, by our stat miner, Kerry Hover, and 6 rebounds. Funk right behind him with 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Unofficially again, folks.
Okay, so the teams are ready to break here from the timeout. Gators with a 5-point lead, 2:44 left in the half. Any fouls now will be sending the Gators to the line to shoot.
And I know the Tigers have been trying to pound it in down low, and they haven't had much success. I'm sorry. I'm stuttering here. I got cotton mouth. Haven't had much success at the underneath, and there's Austin Hamilton's second for a reach. So in my mind, I can see the Tigers doing a lot more screening and trying to free up the three-point shot, because that was their success against us the first time.
Right. Yeah, not much success working it in. So we have Semino into Anderson, working against Hamilton, goes baseline, picks up his dribble, out to Pagano. Back to Semino, guarded there by Funk. Over to Zur. Zur back to Semino. Over to Pagano. His shot up, off the rim, no good. Wilfong on the rebound for the Gators. And they'll move rather briskly. Bounce pass into Funk, layup and in.
And Wilfong saw that lane wide open there and directed the traffic to Funk.
Yeah, he saw it immediately. Great teamwork there from Funk and Wilfong. So the shot doesn't go here for the Tigers. Wilfong, bounce pass into Austin Hamilton. Thought about it, bounce pass back out to Wilfong. His shot up and in. That gives the Gators a 10-point first half lead with 1:35 to go. And another timeout will be taken here by Galeton. Yeah, that was a great play of events there. You know, Wilfong comes down, directs traffic. Funk knows exactly where he wants to be, where he needs, and that was just beautiful.
And seeing it from up here in above the court, you actually see what Nick was actually seeing is that there's a huge gap by the paint and behind the defender. And since Funk was able to run back door, he led the player just like in football, and nice bounce packs and right straight up and in, uncontested almost.
All right, as you'll be seeing the ticker on the bottom of the screen, Monday night we have the girls' game against Austin, and that will be senior night for the girls. So tune in, but we'd love to have you here in the crowd and show our senior girls your support. So now Anderson over to Martin. Martin back to Anderson, guarded there by Hamilton. Gets it over to Pagano. Pagano back to Anderson, works the lane, pulls his dribble. Back out to Zur, his shot, no good. Contested rebound there, but Martin comes down with it over Levi Wilfong. Shot blocked by Funk.
Huge block.
Passed ahead to Levi Wilfong. We'll get it back to, and he passed a little too soon, back court.
Funk tried to hurry up and get across, but
yeah, just pulled the trigger a little too quick, didn't give Funk enough time to get over. But, you know, great thought, great defense there for the Gators.
And I know that sometimes running a play like that at half court causes problems like that.
So Anderson in the lane, loses a bit, picks it up, shot no good. And a foul will be called. That's going to be on number 1, Matthew Zur.
And
they should be shooting here.
Yep, and they are going to be shooting.
That's Zur's second. I'll put Button back to the line again. So Button puts his first shot up and in. And we'll have Isaac Amel coming in for Levi Wilfong. So Button ready to put up his second. The shot up and in.
And
Causer in for Button and Levi Wilfong.
Levi Wilfong actually turned around and came back in.
And Austin Hamilton off.
And Button, though, I will say he is nearly, if my math is right, he's 100% from the free throw line tonight.
Yep. Yeah, he's accounted for 16 points so far. Pagano's shot no good, rebounded by Funk. 34 seconds left. Gators slowing it down a bit. Funk guarded there by Anderson. Causer coming to help out. Over to Wilfong. Nick Wilfong into the lane, shot up, in. Nice little floater there by Nick. Pagano, long pass over to Anderson. Back to Martin. Martin fakes it, works in the lane. Back out to Samino. His shot, no good. Rebounded there by Isaac Amel. 1 second left, and the buzzer will sound. So after the first half, the Port Allegany Gators lead the Galeton Tigers by 14, 37-23. Exciting first half, Dan.
Definitely exciting. And the Gators are definitely doing a bunch of things right. Because, their turnovers are only 3 from what I got, what our data miner is showing. Kerry Hopper. He keeps giving me looks over here, folks, because giving him different nicknames every time or different jobs. But the 4 turnovers total for the first half, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Only and 19 team rebounds for the Gators, so a lot of rebounding going on for the Gators. Second, third looks.
Yep. And that's one of the keys to the game right there is low turnovers, high rebounds.
Yep.
And you can see right up there is that the Gators are, they've capitalized, they've got a lead, and, they're taking advantage of the opportunities.
Yes, yeah, and especially at the line, like you said. The Gators haven't been missing at the line. Tigers, unfortunately for them, can't seem to buy a bucket at the line. So.
Correct. And I think they've been to the line 3 times.
Yes.
So if they made it to 6 points, that's a really close, half.
Yeah, that's an 8-point game.
Yeah, that is very easy because you saw right at the beginning of the game, the Tigers started off 6-0, which 2 threes. Okay, 2 threes, and so. But I don't know about you, but I do have a little cotton mouth, so I need to go take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Water.
All right, we'll see everybody before the second half. And we're back for the start of the second half with about a minute left to go. So, Dan, we covered a lot there before halftime.
Yeah. What do you think both the Tigers and, well, particularly, let's go with the Tigers. What do you think the Tigers were talking about in the locker room to actually counter this 14-point lead?
Well, they got to limit the turnovers. Limit turnovers and stop fouling. You know, I think they had 5 there in the second half or the second quarter alone. They're not really able to work the ball inside very well. Obviously, Port has that very big height difference, but they're hanging out around the arc. You got to put a shot up or work in a little bit. So, and again, cleaner play, much cleaner play needed out of the Tigers.
And one of the things I noticed with the Gators is that they do a lot of help side defense. But one of the ways to counter that is a lot of penetrate and dish. But if you're going to dish, that's got to be a quick shot.
Yeah.
It can't be sit there, wait, then shoot.
So we have Nick Wilfong with the ball. Attempted pass to Isaac Amel, kicked out of bounds there by Zach Pagano.
Indoor soccer is a thing right now, but unfortunately this is not the venue to do it in.
So Amel will get it into Wilfong. Guarded there by Pagano. Back over to Amel. Down to Funk. Funk will shoot. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Button. He puts it back up and in. Braylon Button continues his hot hand here in the second half.
Well, Jeremy, it's actually pretty easy to stay hot when you're actually only a foot and a half from the rim.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's done a very good job, and the Gators have done a remarkable job of finding him tonight down low. Speaking down low, Anderson goes up against Amel and Causer. No good. Rebounded by Amel. Kicks it ahead to Funk. Quickly, the Gators are going the other way. And Funk fakes a pass. Will pass into Button. Button shot up and in. What a senior night for Braylon Button. So now the Gators extend their lead, 41-23. Less than a minute into the second half. Semino's shot up and in and out. Rebounded by Button. Long pass ahead to Causer from Wilfong. Does it? And he'll get called for a travel. Nice little spin move.
Yeah, it was just he carried the momentum just a little bit too far and got that pivot foot to slide. Other than that, it looked really clean.
So Pagano kicks it ahead to Anderson. Anderson guarded there by Causer. Over to Zur. Zur looking for something. Tries to go into the lane. Picks up his dribble. Over to Pagano. His shot up and in from the foul line. So Wilfong brings it down now for the Gators. Guarded tightly there by Pagano. Over to Amel. Amel works baseline. Bounce pass intended for Wilfong, picked off by Pagano, and he's coming the other way. And
bodies everywhere.
Amel there for the Gators. And yeah, that is on Isaac Amel. That's his first of the game. And we have Braden Semino going out and Braden Ward coming on for the Tigers. So inbounded by Semino, over to Ward, back over to Pagano, down to Martin. Goes baseline, guarded there by Button. Thought about it, bounce pass back out to Semino. Back to Ward. Ward over to Martin. His shot up off the rim, no good. A foul called there. And that's going to send John Martin to the line for 2. And that's going to be on number 24, Jake Causer for the Gators. So Martin's first shot up and in. Nothing but net.
See a sign of relief kind of on his face when he's like, yeah, that went in. Okay, good.
So lining up his second shot. Martin's shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by nobody. And a foul will be called on Corey Anderson from Galeton. And he seems to be pretty confused by that, but that is his second foul of the night. So Amel to inbound to Wilfong. Wilfong works it down slowly, calling out the play. Over to Funk. Funk bounce pass into Causer. Causer spin, layup, and in. Got the good bounce, another great roll there. It actually worked, he didn't travel that time. So Pagano tries to go coast to coast, his shot.
And Button with
doesn't
a block.
count. So that foul will be on Isaac Amel.
Oh.
His second already.
I thought it was a Button from my point of view.
Sanino inbounds. Oh. And that was stolen by Isaac Amel, but we're going to have another foul on Isaac Amel. That's his third, and already the Gators' fourth of the quarter. Inbounded to Pagano, into Martin. Blocked by Button. Button kicks it out to Funk. Great block there by Braylon Button. Funk working out, gets it over to Amel. Over to Nick Wilfong. Works it in a little bit, picks it up. Into Amel, goes into the lane. Over to Causer. Causer jump up and in. And a foul. It's going to be on number 11, Braden Semino. And that's his third.
Austin Hamilton comes in.
So Causer will line up here for his shot. In and out. Did not go. Oh, Martin working quickly this way for the Tigers. Picks up his dribble over to Pagano. His shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Anderson. He does a spin move. His shot, no good. And another foul called.
And that puts the Tigers into the bonus already for this third quarter.
That's on number 11, Braylon Button for the Gators.
And that is something that the Gators did not need this early in this third quarter. Because now they have to be very mindful of their defensive strategies.
So Anderson makes his first shot. Getting ready for his second. It's up and in and out. No good. Rebounded by Jake Causer. He gets it over to Jared Funk. Gets across half court, running the offense now. Over to Austin Hamilton. Inside to Causer. He puts it up, misses. Wilfong on the rebound and puts it in. Great help there from Nick Wilfong.
Old 21 game. Catch it in the air and then shoot it right back up.
So Anderson working in the lane, lay up and in. No foul called. His Button hit the floor. So Wilfong comes down now for the Gators. Met there by Pagano, who's hanging all over him. And that foul will be on Zach Pagano for the Tigers. That was his first. We're going to have a referees meeting now.
Not sure what this one would be about. And, yep. The Gators are trying to take a little opportunity of the officials' timeout to talk something amongst themselves.
And now a timeout will be called by Coach Babcock, a full timeout. 47-29 Gators with 4:17 left in the third quarter. Not the start that the Gators were looking for here, getting in foul trouble.
I agree. And the Tigers realistically should be trying to pump it down low to capitalize on that, because due to the height differential, the Gators will instinctively want to maybe try and actually block the shot. So they'll come out of a straight up look and then actually, swing their arms down, which can cause a foul. So on the other hand, it's difficult to see the sky when you're standing in front of the trees. So, yeah, I completely agree that it's, this is, pounded down low, but when you got hands just standing up in front of you, it's difficult to vision a shot going up and over that those hands.
Right. So out of the timeout here, we have Austin Hamilton on the baseline inbounding for the Gators. He's looking for somebody. Long pass into Funk. Behind the arc, his shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Martin. He passes ahead to Pagano. Pagano bounce pass over to Zur. Back out to Pagano. His shot up and in. Great shot there from Pagano. So Wilfong bounce pass over to Funk.
Now, as much as I counterintuitive like the shot clock, this is where the Gators will probably slow it down and definitely look for a good shot.
Right.
Which forces the Tigers into an uncomfortable position.
Back out to Wilfong. He'll toss it into Button. Button works into the lane. Spin move, layup and in. Now an 18-point Gator lead.
Button had a fantastic senior night.
Yeah, he has. Over to Zur. His shot up off the rim. No good. Funk on the rebound. And Causer hits the floor.
I'm not sure if we're just bowling pins out there today, but there are a lot of bodies going everywhere on the floor.
Causer working it in. Spin move. His layup stripped away with foul. Will send Causer to the line.
And one downside of that spin move is he's done it 4 times now. It becomes very predictable once you start doing that and you start standing. A defender could, jump a little bit, stand in front and anticipate that and expect and possibly get an offensive foul.
So Causer's first shot in. And a little update here on Braylon Button. We've been calling his name a lot tonight. He has 22 points and 9 rebounds. So one more rebound, he'll have a double-double. Causer's second shot does not go. Zur on the rebound for the Tigers. Gets it up to Ward. Ward comes down, working against Hamilton. Back out to Anderson. Anderson comes baseline. Met by Causer and Funk. Back out to Zur. Zur, pull-up jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Funk. And chased there by Pagano. He's met by Anderson, gets it ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton guarded tightly by Ward. Loses it a little bit, picks it up, back out to Funk.
Definitely their Tigers, they're sitting there trying to trap.
Yes, yeah, a lot more aggressive defense from Galeton. Wilfong shot up, touches the backboard. Rebounded by Martin, he kicks it ahead to Pagano. Over to Anderson, fakes him out, his shot up, and will not go, but the foul's called on Jared Funk.
And right there you can see what I was talking about, where you get down low, tall people, get a short person, that arm's going to swing down.
Yeah.
That's Funk's second. Team's, fifth, so they're in the bonus still.
And Anderson will miss that first shot, and we have Levi Wilfong coming on for Jake Causer now. So Anderson getting ready for his second shot here. He shoots off the rim, and it'll go. So still an 18-point Gator lead here. So Hamilton inbounds to Funk. Funk over to Hamilton. Guarded by Ward. Hamilton looking for help over to Wilfong. Wilfong hands it to his brother Nick. Stripped away there by Pagano. And he'll take it, lay up and in. Foul called on Nick Wilfong. Sending Zach Pagano to the line for the Tigers to attempt a three-point play here. That is Nick Wilfong's first foul.
And the Tigers are starting to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, Pagano makes it a three-point play. 50-35 now. 1:50 left in the third. Funk guarded there by Anderson. Crosses him over, loses it, picks it back up. Back over to Nick. Nick works the lane. Back out to Button. His shot up. Off the rim, did not fall. Levi Wilfong on the rebound. And a foul's called. That looks like it's going to be on number 14, Zach Pagano.
And that'll be 2 shots for the Gators now, too. Both teams in the bonus.
Sending Levi Wilfong to the line. That is Pagano's second. Wilfong's first shot up and in.
And our fact finder here, Terry Hoover, happened to come up with 27 team rebounds so far. Unofficially, guys.
And second shot by Levi Wilfong up and in.
I say that because Carrie's sitting up here in a booth up here and not at the actual scores table.
So Zur with the ball, met there by Hamilton. Bounce pass over to Pagano. Pagano underneath to Ward, picked off by Funk. Funk up to Hamilton. He'll work it all the way into the lane, layup and in.
Hamilton saw an open lane. He tends to see that. He's got a fast first step, too.
So Pagano works it down quickly for Galeton. Zur into the lane, his layup, blocked away. Button on the rebound, kicks it out to Nick Wilfong. And he takes it up the court, met there by Pagano. Bounce pass over to his brother Levi, up to Button. Button into the lane, fake, his shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Ward.
48 seconds left.
Kicks it up to Pagano, long shot over to Anderson, barely handled it. He works in, guarded there by Wilfong and Funk. Tries to get it over to Anderson, picked off by Button. And Jared Funk will safely take it down for the Gators. Baseball throw hit Nick Wilfong right in the chest. Could not handle it.
I don't think Wilfong was expecting to see that coming that fast.
Yeah, that had some heat on it. But last touch by the Tigers, so the Gators remain in control. Over to Funk. He kicks it out to Wilfong. His three-point shot up, doesn't touch a thing. Rebounded there by Matthew Zur, who passes it quickly ahead to Corey Anderson.
Tipped out of bounds by Funk.
So we'll have Matthew Zur here, number one, inbounding it for the Tigers.
Past 3 minutes, the Gators have been playing a much cleaner defense.
So Pagano over to Anderson. Ward moving through. Back over to Zur. Anderson now guarded there by Levi Wilfong. Fakes a pass. Back to Zur.
Waiting for that last second shot.
Into Martin. Back out to Zur. His shot up. Off the rim. No good. Funk on the rebound. 2 seconds left. He tries a throw, and the buzzer. Buzzer will sound at the end of 3. Port Allegany 54, Galeton 35. Yeah, to your point, it was a quick 5 fouls. Then they cleaned it up, played great defense, kind of got back to the game that they wanted to play. It felt like when they came out of halftime, they really, I don't want to say rusty or anything, but just weren't in the same mindset or weren't playing the same game that they were in the first half.
Well, they definitely cooled off. They got into that, we've got a 14-point lead. We can actually relax and actually, take a tempo of ourselves. And so they get out of the tempo that they went into that created that lead. And the Tigers came out differently. They actually came out with a lot of energy, and they started to actually make a difference because they were causing fouls. They were making their free throws. They were getting turnovers. They were getting rebounds, so things were going their way. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but their momentum has just seemed to have slowed down a little.
Yeah, I wouldn't say momentum has shifted. Slowed down for Galeton and Port Allegany just back to their game that we saw in the first half.
And we got almost a full line change here where 4 seniors back out. Henry Troop, Mason Calhoun, Isaac, Alex Yeager, I almost said Isaac, we got the sheet wrong, and Levi Wilfong.
So Pagano kicks it over to Zur, guarded there by Button. Back to Pagano, or to Anderson. Now over to Semino. Back to Pagano, his 3 up. Doesn't touch a thing, goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Tigers. So Alex Yeager now for the Gators will be inbounding. Gets it into Mason Calhoun, who will run the offense here for Port. Gets across half court, looks over to Henry Troop. Troop likes to shoot the 3. Back over to Yeager. Yeager now, stripped away by Pagano. And there's a scrum on the floor. Levi Wilfong will grab it, and they call a jump ball, and it will stay Port ball. Yep, Coach Badcock working the seniors back in here on senior night. Game seems to be fairly comfortable here, a 19-point lead.
Well, at least comfortable enough that in case we get into trouble, he can bring him, bring other players back and actually give them a rest.
Button on the attempted layup.
And Button there just got a double-double with that was being his 10th rebound from his own shot. I mean, that's one way to get 10 rebounds. You put it up 10 times right back to back.
Yeah, great job there by Braylon Button. Senior night here, getting the double-double. Shot by Pagano. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Button. And he'll get it over to Calhoun. Calhoun works down quickly for the Gators. Over to Troop. Troop holding the ball, directing traffic, calling for Button help. Back over to Yeager. Yeager works it around the arc, looking for something. The Gators certainly slowing it down here, and he'll travel. Lifted that back leg.
And the clock just slowly ticking down.
So inbounded there by Semino, over to Pagano. Pagano back to Semino, met there by Yeager. Back over to Anderson. Anderson to Zur. His shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Levi Wilfong. He'll kick it back out to Calhoun. His Calhoun shot, no good. Falls to the floor. Rebounded there by Zur. Long pass up to Anderson. He'll lay it up and travels before he can make the layup.
Got to take that extra dribble.
So just yet another turnover here for the Tigers. We'll see some substitutions here. We have number 12, David Martin, coming on. And looks like Anderson is off. So Calhoun back over to Yeager. Down low to Button. Button looking for help. Cross court to Troop. His three up. Off the backboard. No good. Oh, great effort there by Alex Yeager. Takes his face off the mat at the end of the gym. But
at least there's self-batting back there.
Yeah. Yep. But to no avail. Great effort there by Alex Yeager. Brought down by Semino. Back over to Ward. Ward crosses over to Calhoun, works in the lane. His shot doesn't touch anything, no fouls. Ward looking for the foul, was none. So it'll be a turnover for the Tigers. 5:46 left to go. Port Allegany maintains a 19-point lead here. And we'll see Colton Crow coming on, as well as Isaac Barber.
Button getting a much-needed rest.
So all 5 Gators now are seniors. Yeager into the lane. Met a body. His layup does not go. That was Martin. Semino's shot up, doesn't go. Rebounded there by Crow. So Crow gets it out to Calhoun. Calhoun across half court, over to Troop. Troop's thought about a three. Works into the lane, loses the handle on it, picks up his own dribble. Tosses it to Barber. Barber shot up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded there by Zur. Kicks it ahead to Ward. Fast pass over there to Semino. Bounce pass inside, looking for Martin. Picked off by Crow. He gets it back out to Calhoun. And he'll kick it over to Henry Troop, who will take the ball. Back over to Calhoun. His long three up. Doesn't touch a thing, unfortunately, and out of bounds. So a turnover for the Gators. Semino brings the ball down. His shot up off the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Ward. He'll put it back up, and it'll go. 2-point basket there by Braden Ward. So with 4:34 left to go in the game, 54-37 Gators. As we said, all 5 Gators on the floor now are seniors here on senior night. Calhoun working against Ward. Kicks it out to Crow. Crow into Yeager. Couldn't handle it. Gets it back. His layup, no good. Rebounded there by Zur. And he'll come quickly for the Tigers. Tosses it ahead to Martin. His layup doesn't go. Rebounded by Crow. Kicks it back out to Yeager. Yeager will slow things down now. Working on Martin. Works into the lane. His layup up and off the rim. No good. Rebounded again by Zur. And he'll come quickly. Bounce pass down low to Semino. He'll take a jumper. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Crow again. And he'll hand it over to Troop, who will kick it over to Calhoun. So Calhoun very slow down the court here for the Gators. Again with a 17-point lead late in the fourth. Yeager gets a little help from Barber. Back over to Troop. Troop tries a three. It's up. It's in. A 3-point shot by Henry Troop makes it a 20-point game. So Cimino brings it down for the Tigers over to Ward. Works in the lane. His jumper. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Troop. There's 3 Gators in the area. Troop came down with it. He kicks it ahead to Yeager. His 3 up. Off the rim. No good. And Zur just lets that go out of bounds. And we'll see Corey Anderson back in here for the Tigers. And that'll send off number 1, Matthew Zur. So Cimino coming down now for Galeton. Kicks it over to Martin. Martin from the line, 3-point foul line, my apologies. And last touch there by the Tigers. Henry Troop was in the area for the Gators, but just let it go. And he'll inbound it to Clahoun. So Mason Clahoun now for the Gators, working it slowly, gets across half court, met by Ward. Into the lane. Looks for help, kicks it back out to Troop. Troop gets help from Crow. Works in, he'll take a shot. It's in! Bank shot there from Henry Troop.
And Gators are definitely both teams are actually having a very clean fourth quarter.
Yes.
No fouls.
So here's Cimino working against Barber. A shot up and in there by number 10, DJ Jordan.
Definitely a hard shot right there over 2 guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there was some physicality you could see underneath. But refs, for the most part, letting him play tonight. Back out to Troop. He really thought he will shoot now. Long, doesn't touch anything. It'll go out of bounds. Yeager on the attempt again, slams into the mats.
Well, he had a good, he had a thought that, I can hit this from 3-point land, from the NBA range. And
yeah, it was a great effort there.
The seniors are definitely trying the best here with the last game in front of this very large home crowd.
And we have, again, 5 senior Gators on the court. We have Isaac Barber, Alex Yeager, Henry Kistler, Braylon Button, and Alex Smith now. Ward with the ball for the Tigers. Looks to Jordan. He can't handle it. Will get his own rebound. Stripped away there by Barber and a foul called. And that's going to send Jordan to the line.
And Jordan seems to be hobbling just a little bit.
Yes, he does. Seems to be favoring that right ankle.
Might have gotten stepped on or might have had to, or actually he's landed on top of a foot, which I've done that a couple of times in my life. And that's never pleasant.
Not fun. So Jordan's first shot off the back of the rim and backboard does not go in. That foul was, again, on Isaac Barber, his second of the night. That was the first foul of the quarter with 1:32 left. So Braylon Button goes off with a double-double for the night. Fantastic night for Braylon Button, and Levi Wilfong will come on. Again, Coach Babcock keeping all seniors on the floor. Second shot by Jordan doesn't go, rebounded by Kistler. Alex Smith was in the area too. Kistler, long pass ahead to Yeager. He'll work baseline. Layup, misses, doesn't go. Smith on the rebound. He tries to shoot, blocked. And fouled on the play. It looks like it's going to be on Jordan.
And Colton Crow checking in also. And this is what unfortunately happens when you have, I think 10 seniors on Gators squad. It takes quite a bit of in and out to get senior night very successful.
Right, and Alex Smith is on the board now with a foul shot. And this crowd just goes nuts every time a senior scores, and rightfully so. So Alex lining up for his second shot. His shot up and in! So now a 22-point Gator lead with 1:20 left in the game. Braden Ward for the Tigers works it down, back over to Cimino. Cimino thought about a shot. Gets it over to Martin. Martin, bounce pass in. He was looking for Malacheski. Ward shot up, off the rim, no good. Kistler on the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Crow. He's got nobody in front of him. Layup and missed it. And he'll get his own rebound, kicks it over to Yeager. He's met there by 3 Tigers and will be fouled. Boy, that looked like a good layup. I was ready to call it in.
I was waiting for it too.
So Kistler will inbound it there, guarded by Jordan. They still a long toss into Yeager. Yeager works in, but he'll walk. Great thought. You can just see Alex Yeager wants to put one on the board here to senior night.
Yep. And he had that first step, but he kind of forgot to dribble.
Yeah. Kind of an important piece.
Yes, it is. Part of the game.
So Martin tries to go inside. A foul be called on the Gators. He was met there by 4 defenders. Let's see who this foul's on. It's going to be on number 12, Henry Kistler.
2 team fouls each with 39 seconds left.
He gets it into Jordan, met there by Crow. Errant pass. Kistler's on the run. He beats Malachewski to it.
Oh.
Kistler wide open. His 3 off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Semino. He'll lay it in easily. So Kistler kicks it into Yeager. 18 seconds to go on this senior night here in the Swamp. Layup and in by Yeager. They finally got his points there. 8 seconds to go, 63-41. Shot by Semino up off the rim, no good. Smith on the rebound, 2, 1. And that is it, a great Gator victory, 63-41 here on senior night. And most of the time here in the fourth quarter, seniors on the floor. Braylon Button clearly player of the game.
Definitely, and from what we see here unofficially, because folks stick around, stay tuned in please, because we're going to try and get a couple of interviews post-game here, so make sure to please stick around so we can actually grab those.
Yep.
But Funk ended the night with apparently 11. Button with 24 unofficially. Nick Wilfong with 7. Causer with 5. Troop with 5. Calhoun with 3. Hamilton with 2. Levi Wilfong 2. Alex Yeager I know had 2.
Yep. Yeah, he did there at the end.
So there's definitely a lot of points, yes, between Button and Funk. Button obviously being a senior night, he was out on the court a lot.
Yeah, he was.
He had a lot of minutes. And, Funk actually came in a little bit early ahead of Button, was able to pick up a little slack and actually make a potential threat. And he saw the opportunities and obviously capitalized on them. And we're just setting up here now for the interview. And we're going to be having Braylon Button, who really is kind of the MVP with 11 rebounds or 12 rebounds. And, 24 points unofficially here, folks. So
we'll turn it over here to Carey down on the floor with Braylon.
So we're having just a little bit of technical difficulties as we're waiting for this. So just give us a minute here as we try to come up with a possible solution here.
Back with your team pretty quick.
Nah, that's good.
Go. Oh. All right, this is Kerry Hauver with the Gator Network. I'm here with senior Braylon Button, star of the game. Braylon, let me read some of these stats to you. 22 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 steal, and I think 1 standing ovation when you went off the game. So that was a pretty cool way to end it, don't you think?
Yeah, it's senior night, but I'm just happy we got the win for these seniors. All 9 of us, we're a good group, friends with each other, so it's nice to just get the team win.
Yeah, there were a lot of cool moments there. Some different guys starting that don't usually get to start. I think Colton Crow had 6 rebounds. Alex Yeager had that bucket at the end. It looks like you guys, really like each other. So that's pretty cool.
Good for those guys. I'm proud of those guys. They're always working at practice, and and they're kind of like the unsung heroes of the team. They don't really get all the credit that they really deserve. They're like the practice players, but I'm so proud, so glad they got to show what they've been working so hard for.
That's awesome. So we saw in the the senior night thing, your future plans are to go to Robert Morris and study accounting?
Yeah, just looking forward to it, but got to finish school first. So.
Well, I think I speak for all the Gator fans. We've loved watching you over the years. I know it's not over yet. Great football player, a lot of great downfield blocks. We love watching you on the court. Any advice for Gator athletes that are have loved watching you play?
Work hard and get in the weight room.
Everyone, Braylon Button, thank you.